mía. Él coge tubo. A mí
Yo ni sé, ya, espérate, ya voy. Yo ni sé quién va a abrir por mí. Trátame con cariño y tú sabes. Y tu ternura y dulzura.
Tú trátame con cariño. Tú
No,
trátame
yo
con
no estoy
cariño.
bateando, mío, yo a chepa. Ya no se juego. A mí lo que me dan un saco de jonrones, muchachos.
Usted lo que esté ready, mi hermano. Usted lo que
Ya,
tiene es juzgado. Usted es el mejor.
ya.
Ah, pues tenemos mismo récord, mijo.
El mismo récord. Ahí del tercero para abajo todo el mundo tuvo el mismo récord.
¿Qué hora es? 3:33.
¿Quién es que tú pusiste?
Dylan Seas.
Ah, tú sabes. Mi papá.
Yo sé bien cómo tú quieres, no sabes, caramba. Tu papá, Dylan Seas, está balurdo, balurdo.
El nacional pitcher, ¿eh?
Ojo. Te lo busqué en mi cerrador.
Ahorita eso me pasa a mí también. Lo desbloqueo y no bate un con. Si me vaquilla, eso sí me vaquilla.
Tú lo ves que tú cerrado, porque cuando estás bateando, loco, cuando tú lo ves aquí.
Como
Yo
ciento y
creo,
pico,
no,
muchacho.
subió 200 con ese GI ahí.
Con razón yo escuchaba a Pablo de lejos y que ¡el pitcher! ¡El pitcher!
It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the Tampa Bay Rays.
Yo estaba llegando y yo pensaba que se
El logo, el que está jugando con el lleva
No, pero pues sabes que mi hermano.
el lleva ese como lo que
Mala mía, mala mía.
Encima del México de la Liga del Paz. ¿Qué se lo dice?
Ay,
Recién pitando.
sí, mío.
So we're off and running in game one. On the ground to third, Correa.
¿Y cuándo que tú vas a la boca? Tú dices que tú quieres patar el niño y todo eso.
Now it's the
Bro,
switch hitting
voy pa-
outfield, Jason Dominguez.
Una señora aquí como una mamá aquí para mí.
The Gravy.
Me dijo para ir con ella, con la familia de ella, para una casa, un lago.
Burla. El goes. Mutan trepar y mutan trepar.
Ahorita lo que va a hacer el Jason B.
Tú sabes, el animal.
Es lo que va a hacer el
Mira
lado,
ahí.
va a hacer el Jason B de ahí de todo.
Mira ahí.
¡Tíate, Oscar!
Ya tú sabes.
No, mío, ese tipo está demasiado ready.
Amor.
Ready, tío. Sí,
Ya,
él lo dijo. Y un picho fuerísimo.
la canache, que alguien lo dice, canache. Viendo como Califa me destruye.
Cristian Yeli ya, ese cuarto bate de
Ya. Estamos ahí de mentira.
Es verdad.
Y la cabeza que colocan la fresca.
El Dokovic, el Dokovic.
Sanachi, no mini season.
No, hombre. Está acá, mira, está Wilmer, está Gaby, está todito viendo los juegos, tú sabes. Viendo
Hola chicos.
como me maltratan.
Es verdad.
In the air to left center. O'Brien on his way over.
Ese tenía un poder.
That'll do it.
Mira, pero ahí no dio jonrón y quería otro ahí también.
Ball was working.
Oye, pues sacamos amigos. Wow.
Back now at the chop for the bottom of the
Oye,
first.
tranquilo, que viene mi coge palo, tranquilo.
Coge palo, yo de 95 para allá yo no le doy.
Trey Turner at the plate.
Ay, el loco. Bueno. Así anda, Pablo.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Here's a strike, 95 at that. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And one away. Now Correa up to hit.
Me lo puse a bajar todos los segundos.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. And that one is off the wall.
Creo que fue el creo.
His afternoon off right with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you smoke the ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. But obviously, you have to be happy with that result.
Te iba a decir yo, ese Jason Domínguez, loco, es una locura que ese outfield. Te deja caer una bola. En la otra liga me hizo una, mi hermano. Yo estaba parado debajo de la bola así, y el loco que la dejó caer. Menos mal que fue de foul.
George Springer también está de pinga, muchachos. Él tiene Gary Mill. Es una jugada psicópata. Ya, pero no me hables, mira, no me hables. Tú no me hablas cuando está bateando, déjame quieto.
Ok.
Corre, ese tipo no lo va a llegar a bola.
Sí, pero
Well, back within one as he brings home the run. Put a
really nice como que están en root.
into the gap like that. You're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
The 1-0. Fought off foul.
I feel with the way that Will Smith is able to handle the bat, control the bat head, he's very capable of finding green space and driving in that run.
Outside low. Ball 3.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. One out and a runner at second here in Game 1 of the NLDS. Got him. 2 away. Here's Adley Rutschman. Dominguez.
Lo de este juego está de pinga. Hay full swing, loco.
yo te claro, man.
Game 1 of the division series. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Blake Perkins up now for the Brewers. And that is out of play. The strategy around starting pitchers in the postseason, it's really changed in recent years. Managers are pulling starters earlier, making a strong bullpen essential for a championship team. Liner caught at second.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Bo Naylor, batting with one down, takes the strike. There's a swing and a drive. That one hops against the fence. And he's got a double.
He was all over that one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field.
Se me ha dado juego, loco.
Reaching
Y tú sí la agarras.
brings it in.
No puedo ver tipo fila bien. Parece la reacción que está mala, pero
Those are really fun to make.
no fila mal.
Up now for the Brewers. Line drive.
¿Qué es un swing, loco? No cayó.
Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate.
A ese lo saqué de la reserva. En los últimos 5 turnos va como de 5-4.
Top of the Milwaukee order. Here's Nico Horner. Runner on the go. Pitches low.
Yeah, I think
Throw save. That's a stolen base. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in Game 1 of the NLDS. Out to short. Handles, throws the first, 3rd out. Bottom half of inning number 2, and stepping in for the Rays, Yandy Diaz. This one in the air, center field. Perkins on the move, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out. Willie Adames stands in. Not even close.
Bro,
there.
¿quién tiene internet malo, tú o yo?
¿Será tú? El internet era bueno.
Yo también estoy con el cable. También perfecto. Mira, perfecto de nuevo. Bro, ¿estoy compartiendo pantalla? No.
Ya, si mi internet no tuviera bueno, no tuviera live en YouTube ni nada de eso.
Mío, todo eso fue perfecto. Lo que tú hiciste.
Vamos a salir del padre. Hablamos ahora.
Salte del padre.
Two down, base is empty. And here is Wilyer Abreu. Abreu, 26 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Inside. 2 balls, no strikes.
Creo que bueno.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Dominguez in position.
I don't know.
That is the inning. Back here in Tampa Bay, top half of the 3rd inning, Jason Dominguez up now for the Brewers.
Well, these Brewers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. It's tough to remember the times
No te bateando mucho, no te bateando.
pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
There's a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. Two. And that one is lifted in the air. Abreu on the move. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch.
Ay, pero lo vino un bolazo.
Extra bases for
Eso va a
sure.
estar ya,
Pitcher's his friend. He'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Hernandez at the plate now, and that's strike one. Hit on the ground to short. Over to Diaz. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
Yeah, he has
2
some.
outs, base is empty. And now it'll be Christian Yelich.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
And he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Rays, Tyler O'Neill.
No. Bien. No, pero tú te tiras.
Flips it, and they get the out. So the Rays batting order turns over. Trey Turner digs in now. Oh, great grab on the dive. Throws from his knees. Not in time.
El internet del está mamado del DH. ¿Cómo está brincando esa vaina?
Here's Carlos Correa. 1 for 1 with a double and a run score. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
No.
Turner runs. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, and great jump. Man, is he fast.
It's so fun to watch.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field.
No puede ser.
You're out.
To second, but way too late. Safe there. So here's Kyle Tucker now.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And that misses. Yeah. That is ball 1. In the air, center field. Perkins under it. And that's the third out. Game one of the division series. Start of the fourth, Alec Bohm up now for the Brewers. This one in the air, center field. Abreu drifts towards it, and there's one down. So up next, Blake Perkins. He's 0 for 1. Into center and a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice
runner on the go. He's in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. In the dirt.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Swing and a ground ball. Fires to first in time. Next for the Brewers, Patrick Wisdom. Fly to left his first time. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't get too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
No.
Well struck left field. Carrying well. Going down. A 2-run blast. Now it's the shortstop, David Hamilton. That one ripped. And base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order. Back to the top of the lineup, Nico Horner will come up to hit. It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball one. The 1-0. Runner on the go. It's a pitch out. For the second, save.
No, loco, ya. Habla juego como das jorrones.
Base hit into right center. Hamilton around third. He'll score easily. It's 6-1. And they put the tag on him. That's the... Back now in Tampa Bay. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Will Smith.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
That one fouled off. And that's outside.
Off the plate.
Sliced hard but foul. Got him swinging. That K is his third of the game. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Adley Rutschman. Right side. And it goes just foul. The 0-1. Yeah, that's pushed foul off to the left of that play. The 0-2. On the ground, right side. Here's the tag, and he's out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Diaz takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
Well, pitcher's probably thinking he's a little late on that pitch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed him up, not give him something off speed that he can handle.
This one in the air right field, and it drops in. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Now up for Tampa Bay, Willie Adames. Out to short, Hamilton. To second, and he's out. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Back here at Tropicana Field, we go to the top of the 5th. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, and you want
new pitcher on here, Yuki Matsui.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
That gets down for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And now Teoscar Hernandez. He's already homered here in this one. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Hernandez measures 6 feet even, 215 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Snap throw, pitch out, but no action. Dominguez gets his lead at first with nobody out. Fouls one off, 2-2. Now a snap throw to first, and a pitch out, but nothing going on. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good.
And he grounds one to the right side. The flip, runs scores, but a terrific play to get the out. And now it's Alec Bohm. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Yelich goes. Pitches low. Hey, throw. Save. Hit in the air, center field. Abreu under it. And there's 2 away. Next for Milwaukee, Blake Perkins.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
In the air, right field, Tucker on his way in. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and stepping in for the Rays, Wilyer Abreu. On the ground, right side. 1 pitch and 1 out. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think of teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. That one drilled left field. That's back there. And it's caught just in front of the wall. So back to the top of the order. Trey Turner down. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that is that. Top 6. Here's the Brewers catcher now, Bo Naylor. The Brewers going with a pinch hitter, Agustin Ramirez. Now on the mound for the Rays, Will Vest.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Ramirez in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Here's 0-1. That one pushed foul. Now a step off the rubber to reset. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Next for the Brewers, Patrick Wisdom. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Takes it in for the out.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
David Hamilton up now for the Brewers. 2 down, nobody on. Here in Game 1 of the NLDS.
No. Ball, no.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. 2-2 now. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Rays, Carlos Correa.
What do you got?
Tries to hold up, appeal to first, did not go.
Well, these Rays just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
Line drive, and that's down, a base hit, and the leadoff man aboard.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. So much a good hit. Is finding holes in the deep.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Kyle Backus.
And it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Tucker in the box again, takes the strike. That misses the zone, and 1-1. Foul ball.
Oh my
Fights that
gosh.
one away, still 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and 1 gone. 1 out man at first. Will Smith next to hit for the Rays. That's a hit. They get it in quickly, so first and second now, 1 out. At the plate, Adley Rutschman. This one in the air, right field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Hop foul out of play off to the right. Battling here as he fouls it away. The Rays with a chance to get back into it here in the bottom of the 6th. That one is absolutely belted.
No, pero si él se va.
1 run is in. Smith around third.
Ah, bueno.
Now a relay to the plate, and they got him. Aggressive base running to try and score after the miscue, but it backfires.
Estoy ahí. Vete.
And on second, 2 down. Swing and a line drive, and that's
Ay, yo ni me voy ahí para que me haga bajón también.
And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Now let's see if they can string something together, make it a little more interesting.
And here is Willie Adames. Smoked into left field, base hit. The runner from third comes across as they get one back.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice line drive to full side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Now a chance for Wilyer Abreu. Now there's a bullet down the line. And foul ball. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes
Chase Sugar on to pitch here.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. O'Neal Cruz. Pressure spot for him. Bases loaded and 2 gone.
No, outside. This hitter loves attacking the first pitch, so not giving him something to hit is a good move. Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
This one's blistered. No doubt about it. Out of here. Grand slam.
Quisiera yo los jugadores.
It's 7-7.
Wow, down forward late in the game. Things aren't looking too good at that point, but they refuse to back down. Great at bats to load the bases and get that tying run to the plate, and boom, grand slam, and we're starting over. This should be a great finish.
Trey Turner with a chance now.
Outside ball.
Not close with that one. 3-1. Way out front for strike 2. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. Back here in Tampa Bay, here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Nico Horner. Line to left, and it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run at second. Jason Dominguez up now for the Brewers. Swing and a miss. All tied up here in the late stages of game 1. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. And that one's going to get into the corner.
I know.
And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
All over that one right there. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead this game here in the later innings.
And the Rays, they go to the bullpen. John Klein. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. This one in the air, center field. Cruz moving back for this one. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Save! And the go-ahead runs at third. Big at bat coming up with Christian Yelich stepping in. Swing and a foul out of play. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. bottom of the 7th, and stepping in for the Rays, Carlos Correa.
Well, their bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Dominguez.
No, las mías no se van.
Kyle Tucker next to hit for the Rays.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
The 0-1.
Ball outside.
No.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Off the mark there. 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where pitchers would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
That one ripped left field. That's back. Out of here.
Carlito Dogger. Carlito Dogger.
And they've rallied from 6 back. It's 8-7. The towels are out, and Tropicana is rocking now.
At this level, you got to be good. Sometimes you got to be a little lucky. That was a pretty nasty pitch. Sinker on the outside corner, but he did a great job recovering it and hit the ball out of the park.
Will Smith to the plate.
That's the ball.
And he grounds one back up the middle. It's through for a hit.
¿Cómo se sabe que es Raúl Indiano?
So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Adley Rutschman next to hit for the Rays. Known for his rocket arm behind the plate. And a foul ball. The 0-1. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Quick feed to second for 1. And that's 2.
Got him. That's an out.
Game 1 of the division series. At the top of the 8th, Alec Bohm up now for the Brewers. To the left side, but it is well foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. This one in the air, center field. Cruz settles under it. One up, one down. Now, Blake Perkins, 1 for 3.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And a base hit, and the tying run is on base.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Late with the swing there.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
In the dirt, and the runner holds. Center field. And that's the 3rd out. Back now in Tampa Bay. On to the bottom of the 8th. Yandy Diaz. Now at the plate.
Ball 1.
Just
Outside.
missed.
Ball 2.
And a base hit up the middle. And man aboard.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. They often plays short to it.
So they turn to their closer, D.L. Hall.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
This one in the dirt. Hall goes 6'1", 210 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2017. The 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 1-2. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Wilyer Abreu next to hit for the Rays. On a line. And there's the one away. Safe at second, and he gets back in. Here's O'Neal Cruz.
Ay, Dios mío, esta jugada sin.
And he takes a strike.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Two on, one out. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Up steps Trey Turner in a pivotal spot. Swing and a miss as he was late. Two on, 2 outs. Fights it off. You'll see another. The 1-2. On the ground, out to short. The underhand flip, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Back here at Tropicana Field, we go to the 9th. David Hamilton up now for the Brewers. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that puts the tying run on base.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first. If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And a pitch out, but no steal, and it's ball 2.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Now a new pitcher for the Rays, Andrew Kittredge.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Here's a 3-0. Here goes the runner. And the tying run is on base. Jason Dominguez up now for the Brewers. Just missed.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
Pitch misses there, and the count is 2-0. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Brings it in, Runner tags and will move up to third.
Good read there at second base to move up to third. Now it's a lot easier to get that run in with one away.
And here comes Teoscar Hernandez for a critical at-bat. Intentional pass coming. Bases now loaded, though it does set up a force at every base. All loaded up. Here, Aaron Bummer taking over on the mound.
Really tough spot to come into out of the bullpen. Bases loaded with multiple outs to get in a tight ball game. A lot can happen right here.
Outside low, and that's ball one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
It's a 1-2. Swing, and he popped it up. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. 1-2 now. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Cruz running hard to get it. Pulls it in on the run. And there's 2 down.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
That misses. Ball one. All loaded up here in game 1 of the NLDS. They're down to their final strike. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Now a pop-up on the infield. Diaz. And he'll make the
Balón de Dog. Ganó el primero. Tampa win. Tampa win.
But when you've got home field advantage, it's a luxury, but you have to protect it. Huge win in game 1 to set the tone.
So, Chris, here's a look at the final numbers from what turned out to be a really close ball game.
Yeah, this is one of those games that clearly could have gone either way, and that's kind of exactly what you expect out of postseason baseball. So competitive.
And a final 8-7. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire
No, no, porque él tiene que salir, tiene que salir. Papa. Okay. 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 Wait, what? Bueno, que no, ya he jugado demasiado y él tiene que salir. Ay. A ver quién se lo van a pillar. El otro jugó a tirar piggyback. Todos se lo van a tirar. Amén, bro, amén. Igual.
Stairs, we ahead light years. We come out the stars, so let the start. Turn the light switch.
Derecho. 1, 2, 3. Ay, coño. Ay. Oh, did it back ahead? Velo ahí. 24. El hueso. 380, como que nena. 344. Entonces, 29. Ay, ya está bueno.